Interesting. Hmm. 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 I've been thinking. I've been thinking. What's up, Chad? It's good to see you. You don't think that much? I've been thinking. You don't think that much, huh? What's up, Chad? It's good to see you. You don't think that much? Have been thinking. I've been thinking. You don't think that much.
Good morning, Nate.
Shall we get some Oblivion soundtrack for this?
I've been thinking.
I've been thinking. You don't think that much.
Good morning, Nate.
Shall we get some Oblivion soundtrack for this? I've been thinking. I've been thinking. I like it much.
Good morning, Nate.
That's fine. That's fixed. I had my tab open. We got that Oblivion soundtrack. Had to turn it down a little bit. There we go. Why is there double? Because I was fixing it. Thinking about this dick? No, narrator. Not thinking about this dick. That is not what I'm thinking about. I don't usually think, I just act. I relate to that. I relate to that heavy. You have a COVID ad? In what way? I hope the delay is at least 30 seconds. I'm sure it is. Becoming an Oblivion NPC, repeating the same line over and over? I gotta wait for everyone to file in. Please. I gotta wait for everyone to file in. It's a beautiful 9:45 a.m. What are your thoughts on blood tests? I wish that you could get them. I mean, I guess you can. But they're pretty useful. I think that people should get blood tests more. I think that people could use them. Narrator's coping and seething. Bye, narrator. I've been thinking about a lot of things, right? You're welcome, narrator. You're very welcome. Oh my god. You're very welcome. I'm gonna eat food while we file in. Good. Blood is overrated. You are so right, Sam. You are so right. What are your thoughts on road rage? Don't do that. That's dumb. I've been thinking, though. And what I've been musing over today, Chad, I want to know, what percentage of people do you think are truly alive, Chad? What percentage of people? I must ask. What are my thoughts on thinking? I'm thinking about it. Where the fuck is my music? Oh, the song's over. Jesus. 15%? I agree with that, Pete. I agree with that, about 15%. Not even 1%? Depends on what you count as being alive. I mean, truly having agency, able to determine things for themselves, able to live, able to, like, let me put it this way. How many people do you think are players, and how many people do you think are NPCs? It's not about the NPC thing. NPC is just a word to describe it. Of all people that are currently living right now. You know what I would say? I got a hot take for you. I would say that people, the more people there are in a location, the fewer players there are in a location. Think about that. Main character, it's not a complex. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. 15 is definitely generous. 15 is definitely generous. I saw Charles Carroll tweet about Souls too. This has been something that I've thought about for a long time. Seeing Charles tweet about it, reinvigorated it in my mind. I feel like I talk to people about this a lot. I feel like the greater the density of people the fewer players you will find. Case in point, Los Angeles. Los Angeles is like the Imperial City. You know what I mean? Los Angeles is like you walk down the street and somebody comes up to you and they're like, the Dark Brotherhood is about and shit, like, you know what I mean? That's like when somebody tells me not to go to a neighborhood because there's like MS-13 there. It's like, the Dark Brotherhood is about. Do not go down this street at night unless you want a quest. That's what it feels like. What did I just stumble into? I've been thinking. We need followers so the leaders can get shit done. What if... What if... Hear me out. I'm just musing right now. I'm just musing. I'm not saying that I believe this. What if the whole everything about most of human history, right? Like, you think of propaganda, you think of the way that societies are structured. What if this is really a technology in order to harvest the potential of the NPC? What if it is just to harvest the potential of those who do not think for themselves? What say you, chat? What if? I've been thinking a lot. We're not alive, we are all NPCs. Spoken like a true NPC. I'm definitely not a player, I'm simply drifting along. At least you admit it. The unexamined life is not worth living. How do you mean by that, Mecha Bubba? I'm very interested in that line of thinking. I say 9. No, we're not talking about DMT beings. We're talking... what substances are you on? Currently an entire pot of black coffee. And that's about it. I woke up... It's 6:45 today. And it is now 9:45. And I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm just an NPC? I've got no thoughts on this? Then you should just donate your entire life savings to me. I'm joking. Don't do that. I'm just a subject of your imagination. I wouldn't put it past you. I wouldn't put it past you. This is like Among Us. I hate how everything is Among Us to me now. It's all like Among Us. Look, Among Us is a microcosm of the real world. I hope that you realize that. Like, I mean, if you think about it this way, right? Think about it this way. You got like the public school system. We've been over this. It's how you make factory workers. You've got all sorts of things throughout history to motivate people who have no sense of self-determination to actually do things. Makes you think. That's all I'm saying. It makes you think. It makes me think. I've been thinking. Someone who is truly alive must live every day like their last. I mean, what other option do you have, really? It's not about any sort of economic system, Dryline. It's more, we're getting borderline spiritual right now. We're borderline right now. We're getting borderline spiritual. What I'm saying is, let me give you, this might be something that hits you in a different way. I gotta turn the ISO down on my camera too, it's getting brighter outside. No, I don't have any degrees. But, if the world is Among Us, how many people are crewmates, and how many people are imposters? Think of it like that. Majority of people are so burdened by their familial / generational trauma, don't really know it. It's getting better, but it's really likes mental health awareness and resistance. This is true. But at the same time, I'm talking, this is less mental. This is more spiritual, if not borderline philosophical. The politicians are imposters? I would agree. Probably 3 imposters who are very good at diverting the aggression. That's what politicians are. What makes a person an imposter, though? Self-determination. The will to kill. One might even say. No, this is the Oblivion OST. Whichever crewmate decides to be sus, this is also true. Any reason you've been streaming on YouTube lately? Because it's better. It's much better. What about those who play third imposter? That is the Sigma grind set right there. We like, well, here's the thing, right? Most people are asleep and it's by design. Few are willing to wake up to reality because it's easier to dream. I totally agree with that, Slush. But what my concern is, what I've been thinking about is, can they even wake up? Are they even asleep or are they dead? You know what I mean? I'm not being superior right now. What I'm saying is there's plenty of people who I'm sure have thought of this. But can they even? Like, but there's like a willingness. There's a level of this which is willingness to be asleep. But there's also a level of this where it's like, I know people who like, they will literally think about this and they're just like, but, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Is it brainwashing or is it natural? One might say, is it just inherent? Are you alive? Of course. Of course I am. Is that even a question? I can only be certain, not in a solipsism, like, I guess this is kind of solipsism, but I mean, you can only truly be sure that you're alive at the end of the day. I mean, like, here's the thing. I gotta turn this ISO down. This is freaking me out, man. This is changing nothing. That's not good. Give me a second. Alright, well, we'll just pretend. This is beyond me. The screen's not turning on. This is beyond me. I'm just gonna be washed out. But let me scroll up. I think it's natural. It's not their time yet. Not in this life. I could see that. Let me ask the chat as well. What do you guys think of that? Do you think you get more than one shot? Do you think it's all cyclical? How do I wake up, Noah? I don't know. Lift heavy weights. How do I know that you are a real person? Well, truly you can't. Truly you can't. Nobody is alive, not to sound edgy, but if our definition of alive... What do you mean nobody's alive? I know that I'm alive. I don't know about you. You've only got one shot, unfortunately. I see that, Pete. That defines cyclical? I mean, like, you just keep fucking... You keep fucking popping up on this rock. Reincarnation is iffy, but meeting your maker after death... Here's the way that I've always seen it is, like, there has to be a scoreboard at the end, at the very least. Like... I don't mean to sound inundated with media, but I mean, like, when you die, like, surely there's a scoreboard. Surely something pops up with, like, this is, the total calories consumed, how many times you jerked off, how many times you lied. That would be cool. A scoreboard? There's gotta be a scoreboard, right? Where the fuck is my coffee? You only have as many shots as you give yourself. Interesting, interesting. You can choose to respawn in your mind. So you scored 60 out of 100 in this life. What do you think would qualify as a passing grade? You're not awakened above others. Woke is just a term that people use themselves. Well, I mean, I could see that. But I think that there might also be different tiers, George. That's the thing. Everybody thinks they're alive, but very few are. The idea that NPCs do not think they're alive is extremely alive. No. I'm not even saying that they don't think that they're alive, but I mean, the difference is that I know. Whatever the Egyptians said, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like that was something that was lost in translation. Like, where it's like, it's weighed against the feather of truth. I'm like, I don't know what that means. It's not going to be hard and fast number for somebody. Is living over 100 getting extra credit? That's what I mean. Is it a marathon or is it a sprint? Do I get extra points if I die in a cool way? Oh, trolling's got to be on the scoreboard. Do you think the Egyptians in their time were more advanced than we think? I mean, I think they were probably about as advanced as we think they are. I think that a lot of... I mean, like, socially, I think that a lot of ancient cultures, like, if you probably met the average Joe, were probably more, like, normal people than people give them credit for. But I'm not talking like some Atlantis shit. I'm just talking about like people are people. You know what I mean? Like people probably had mostly the same concerns. If you live past 100, you unlock the bonus level. You unlock the cow level or something like it's Diablo. I could see that. What if there's like... Humans weren't meant to live past 50. I can see that. That's what I've always wondered, is it's like... Is there truly a reason to seek to live a long life? Like a long life? Like past like 60? Is there a reason to aspire to that, really? I want to unlock New Game Plus, where like you start out with all your stats from last time. That would be cool. Just come out as a baby that's like a fucking... Come out as a baby that's just like fucking really good at certain things. I come out as a baby who's like really good at shooting and like Counter-Strike. And like that's it. I'm just getting reborn and I'm just like a Counter-Strike prodigy. They're like, oh my god, this fucking 4-year-old is like the best CS player in the world. And I'm like, yeah. I want to hit 90 and rob a bank or something. To be like, that's the thing. Is like, once you get old, how don't you start like GTA in it? You know what I mean? Dude, fucking catch me popping out next time. I'll be on ESEA by the time that I'm 5. Ancient people and modern people are super similar. Reading personal accounts from medieval times, people being like, son, the government is all BS. Just be good to people around. Yeah, exactly. It's always been the same. Well, this is also the thing. Is this even comes back to what I'm talking about, who's truly alive, right? Is that it's always been the same. You know what I mean? It's always been the same. Who gives a fuck? It's always been the same. It's always the same issues. It's always been bullshit. It's always been bullshit. I think the only benefit from living to be very old is seeing your grandchildren. Well, that's true. That's, of course. There isn't much of a point of living long if it's going to be for yourself. I'd like to establish myself and work for something greater than me. Yeah, I agree, Pete. Watch Vsauce's recent video on what's real. Maybe I will. Welcome to the third dimension. That is where I'm at right now. Allegedly. I don't know if this is making me gain or lose chromosomes. All I know is that I'm not the same as I was before I clicked this. Good. Good. I'm still confused in today's premise. Are you truly alive? That's today's premise. Go. Since the ancient times, people had this vision of certain kinds of drugs and it's many things. Well, yeah, dude, people have been fucking doing drugs for fucking forever. Just join. What did I miss? Are you alive, George? This is what we're asking. I mean, probably the maximum I'll be able to do is the age to draw a penis at some historical monument. I mean, that's something to achieve right there, Leova. I mean, you could do that now, honestly. Why do you have to break my brain right before my shift? Because, look, when your brain's breaking, that means you're getting stronger. You come to this stream, it's like going to the gym. I'm gonna start charging you membership fees. $15 a month. Would you be interested about having conversations about that on a podcast or something? Oh, you better believe. That's coming. People are always gonna be people, but I think we've also made good... I mean, yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like people are always the same. Oh, dude, Slush, for sure. For sure. I wanted to pick your brain about this, actually. I can tell that you're a sage motherfucker. Do you lift, bro? Yes, I do. Every day, first thing in the morning. We come here for existential weight gain? Exactly. Jess, I'm not just live on Twitch, I'm live on YouTube, too. Yeah, we have escaped. I'm live on both. What I consider live is not wasting your time if you think about the past few years. Well, that was what I was going to say. Is like an indicator... Oh my god, it is really just getting brighter outside. I'm going to get more and more washed out as this goes on. But, oh, there she goes. Camera's dead. I knew that was going to happen. Let me fix it. Fucking... You have no idea what I go through for you. Hold on. love Sony. I like that when the camera's on, it's off. That's fun. What the hell, bro? Alright, man. Okay. Oh! Come on. You got this, buddy. You can do it. Come on. There you go. Hello. Are we gaming? Now it's way out of focus. That's incredible. That's incredible. There we go. That's a little better. We're better. I love gear and equipment. It never works. You can't get washed down if your camera dies. That is very, very true, Leo. That is very true. CCP shutting him down? Oh, you better believe it. You better believe that they don't want me talking about this. Or else, they might realize... I might expose their whole scheme. Their whole scheme. I've been talking to G lately. What are my lift numbers? You'll be very pleased to hear that I just found out that I can squat more than my body weight. I squatted like 170 yesterday, and that made me feel pretty good. Today, I turned the weight down again, though, because my fucking legs are like broke. But I was quite proud of that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. If you go to college and work at McDonald's, man, how do I even know if I'm alive? Because you... Look, that's what I was about to say. Is a marker for truly being alive is that you find your way. You know what I mean? You just blaze a path, is what I would say. You know what I mean? Like, there are some people who are perfectly content to be like, bro. You know what I mean? People who are very content to just float, to just exist. And then there are people who are not. I mean, you could argue that this is just a function of independence, or something like that. You could argue this is just a personality thing, but you could also argue that this is a... You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. No, I'm not talking KG, Leo, but that would be fucking crazy. Hit 236 for 9 recently? That's what you like to see, big cool guy. That is what you like to see. I'm gonna catch up to you real soon. Cowdo's alive. You see that? Cowdo's alive. Isn't that normal? Is what normal, Orange? Developmental? I could see that. I could see that. It's all factors. Being uni doesn't make me feel alive, that's for sure, but at least you're conscious of it. James, I'm less of a noodle man than people think that I am. Don't get down on yourself. I'm a freak of nature. I have genetically massive traps. I don't know what that's about. We're actually just watching Noah's mind in motion and actually Noah's still asleep. I mean, yeah, this is... I woke up today and I was like, what do I talk about? Are people alive? Yes or no? I'd say it's easier to flow through life while you struggle when you can simply let things happen. Because there's no other option, that's what I'm saying. Existing off of pure spite is how I keep going sometimes. Jess, that is actually how I keep going through life. Am I a yogurt male? You better believe it. Massive traps means you were born to deadlift. I haven't deadlifted yet. I will try very soon. Carrying the weight of this much gray matter takes a toll on the traps. Oh, truly. That's what it is, from holding up my big-ass fucking head. I also have a thick neck, too. I don't need that fucking Joe Rogan stupid fucking head neck exercise thing. You see that? That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't need that. Figgle bottom male? I mean, hey, that sounds like a good descriptor of me, honestly. Hold on. Why did it... Bro, why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Get this man some ivermectin, he knows too much. Let me fix this. The iron neck thing, yeah, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Give me a second, this is getting ridiculous. No! We're trying a new port. We're trying a new port, let's see. Let's see if I can get this to work. I don't know what it is that makes the camera just cease function every like 15 minutes. They're jamming the signal. They're not gonna take me alive. Hold on. Bruh. For what reason? And I love that every time I turn it on, it's completely out of focus. Close enough. Close enough. You're trying new ports? No, I'm trying a new port. That's funny, though. I've been thinking. The state of California is trying to silence Noah for being too based. Oh, I mean, they've already tried. It's called taxes. It's the feds. It's always the feds, dude. They're responsible for everything. Is that? I feel like I can't get it. Whatever. Every time the camera shuts off, you lose social credit points. I don't think I have any. I think I'm in debt. I'm in social credit debt. State of California is the land of the damned. I mean, you have no idea how... If only you knew how correct you truly are. If only you knew. Let me suss some shit out. Let me suss something out. I'm feeling a little... Oh. Let me suss something out. Hold on. Alright. We're sussed. Moved to Australia, the government there couldn't give two shits. I don't know, dude. Australia looks like they're pretty fucked right now. That fucking video of them, like, choking that woman was ridiculous. California wants to ban tuned cars. I mean, they banned my fucking car. Like, my car, I have to get fucking... I live in the only state where I have to get $4,000 worth of work done to my car to make it legal in California because it has to fucking drive... It has to have the emission standards of a Prius or some shit like... It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You can't even go fucking camping in Australia. You can't go camping here either. They closed all the fucking... They closed all the places. No, the car's not gone. I still have it. I'm just not allowed to drive it in this state. Just not allowed to drive it. Opinion on Carson returning? I've already been over this. I think it's really sad that nobody was like, hey, that's not going to be good for you. But hey. Sometimes people just... Hey man, sometimes they just chase the bag, you know what I mean? I drive a BMW 325 Ci from 2001. E46. I thought you were done streaming? I'm streaming on YouTube, Topperk. But also on Twitch. That's just life, truly. They, like... Welcome to fucking California. Not alive. Clearly they're not alive. No more cars, start riding horses again, they'd prefer that. They would prefer that. Forlorn souls, yes. Do I prefer California over Jersey? They're both equally terrible. Is what I would say. They're both equally terrible in their own special ways. Fucking Chad car, my dad owned one of those. It's a great fucking car. Like, it is actually a great car. I love that car so much. I really wish I could get it registered, but I also don't want to pay $4,000 to get my catalytic converters replaced. After the incident, what was the incident? When the brakes failed? I got them fixed. Like, everything works. It drives great. I just can't get it registered. How the fuck do you ban a car in a state? They raise emission standards to the point that you have to get, like... You have to change, like, the whole fucking fuel assembly in there so that the emissions are different. It's fucking stupid. Have you ever reheated pizza in a pan? No, I have not, but maybe that would work, honestly. Are you gonna move out of Cali anytime soon? Unfortunately, no. If I had a lot more money, yes. It's too good for them? That's exactly what it is. Here's the thing is, somebody can drive past me in a rusted out, like completely fucked up Honda from like the 90s, and that's legal. That's registered. My car can't be registered. Insane. Insanity. I would personally just want to spend my life in the void as long as it isn't. I would probably move to Montana or Texas or somewhere like that. Not fucking Austin though, but maybe Houston. But Houston's a hellhole, but it's my kind of hellhole. Callie wants you to cut a hole in the floor in your car and ride around like the fucking Flintstones. Yeah, that's so true. In the UK, they're adding increased amounts of ethanol to essentially kill off all standard combustion cars. Of course they are. As a person from a lawless country, Cali has too many laws, man. Cali has way too many laws. Way too many laws. What's my opinion on electric cars? I mean, like, they're cool, but I wouldn't want one. Personally, I wouldn't want one. Not at least for the foreseeable future until they get, like, crazy. Right now, I'm just not about... I've always liked cars from, like, the 90s and early 2000s. Like, after that, I'm just like, fuck, dude. I don't... they all look the same now, too. They're gross. You gotta drive out of town and get it smogged somewhere that they don't care. I mean, yeah, I would, but the fucking... dude. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can manage. I need to find, like, a sus smog shop. They're always, like... They're always so fucking aggro about it, too. They're so aggro about it. Pull out the engine from your car, that'll be registered. Yeah, I can just register them separately and then put them together. That would be funny. Once charging stations are as plentiful as gas stations, then I'll get an electric car. Yeah, exactly. Some shit like that. Just right now, nah, dude. Give it like another 10 years, honestly. We think about Among Us a lot here. You like those cars because they remind you of a time your parents weren't divorced? My parents aren't divorced, actually. My parents are still together. I want to get a BMW 850 from 1994. E30s look really cool, but I bet that they don't drive as well. But maybe I'm wrong. E30s do look really cool, though. Here in the UK, you get an angry letter from the government if your car is too loud? Yeah, that sounds about right. Good machine of V12, they can't stop you. They really can't stop you. BMWs suck ass. You're just wrong, Bob. You're just wrong. That's just not right. That's just objectively untrue. No, I don't like Reddit at all. I don't fuck with Reddit at all because I'm alive. I'm alive. I don't go on Reddit. Reddit? You know what Reddit is? Reddit is like looking at the fucking... Reddit is like, Reddit is... let me put it this way. Reddit's the Antichrist. That's the only way that I'm going to put it. Reddit's the Antichrist. That's all I'm going to say about that. 70s, 80s, 90s cars hit different. For real, for real. All the NPCs are on Reddit? Exactly. Exactly. Reddit makes me sick, dude. Reddit actually makes me sick. I can find no value in a place like that. Get a BMW 3.0 CSL. I want an M1, but those things are like $1 million. Oh, that is a beautiful car. The dude who, that is a beautiful car. Goddamn. Wow. Thank you for giving me something else that I want. Reddit kills the brain. Exactly. Reddit is like the McDonald's boss who projectiles. you when you walk in, except it's a bunch of mentally unhealthy degenerates. Yes, exactly. That is a reference that I can get behind right there. Reddit is the McDonald's boss who projectile shits at me when I walk in for my shift. That's exactly what it is. Reddit. I mean, refute me. Is Reddit or is Reddit not the Antichrist? I mean, come on. Come on, fellas. Wake up, sheeple. That's all I'm gonna say right there. Wait, so people can drive cars they made out of Legos for YouTube funnies and not get shit for it, but you can't drive your normal car? That is exactly the case, Leovan. That is literally exactly the case. Welcome to Clown World. That's where I live. I live in fucking Clown City, USA. It's called Los Angeles. Literally the clown hub of the world. Let me go on a rant about Los Angeles. We're gonna be needing a long session on the foam roller later, boys. We're gonna be needing a long session on the foam roller. I be aching. But okay. Los Angeles is like, let me put it this way, more specifically, certain locations. I'm gonna go through a couple different locations with you real quick. You go to like North LA. You go to like the famous people part of LA. You know what that is? That is literally like subjecting yourself to, I would say it's like the Truman Show, but that's not even accurate. It's like a sitcom. It's just like random events. It's like you're playing Fallout 2. No, you're playing Fallout 1. And you're just traveling and you meet like a group of bandits. That's like fucking Hollywood. That's what it's like. Dude lives in Toontown, exactly. Literally Toontown. I've been thinking that I live in Toontown. I feel like I live in what's that? You know what it is? Los Angeles is fucking Dalaran from Wrath of the Lich King. That's what Los Angeles is. I live in Dalaran. Or is Austin Dalaran? Is LA Stormwind? Or is it Dalaran? I kind of feel like LA is Stormwind. And then Philadelphia is Iron Forge. Man, you is a gamer, you better believe it. I'm not from LA. I live here, but I'm not from here. I'm a dwarf, dude. Philly's Iron Forge. I'm straight out of fucking Dun Moreau. Gotta get out of Alliance territory? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. Paladin gang. Paladin gang. Ah. Fucking Horde players. I have no time or respect for Horde players. I must tell you that right now. What other... Yeah, it's Oblivion music. Horde is nasty? Fuck the Horde. Fuck the Horde. They don't have paladins. Fuck them. You know what's better than LA? Like a man... what? That's even worse. Oh, that's even worse. You know better than LA. Like a man who loses his sight rather than being born blind. Yeah, that's pretty much what it feels like. How accurate is Always Sunny? Always Sunny is dreadfully accurate about Philadelphia. It's dreadfully accurate. Buying a $1,500 gaming PC, not tech savvy enough to make my own. What game should I get? Get like fucking... Get CS, get Stellaris, get Stalker, get Fallout New Vegas, get some shit like that. Warlock Gang. I respect it. I respect the Warlocks. Blood Elves and I think Tarn are Paladins? Yeah, post-TBC. We don't talk about that, though. The Horde aren't supposed to have Paladins. They don't... Look. The Horde don't deserve to have Paladins. You know what the Horde are? Fucking Australia. Melbourne is like Orgrimmar. Live in Vancouver, Canada's LA. I hear some shit about Vancouver. I have arrived, sadly. Welcome, Wims. Do you drive a clown car like Bowser Jr.? No, no, no. Since when? Dude, Sarah, I've been playing WoW since I was like 6 years old. Get every single Soviet movie out of the past 50 years. Soviet movies are pretty banger. I recently purchased Skyrim Special Edition. Oh my god, you fucking freak. You freak. Play Oblivion. Why don't we play? I suck and I don't know what I'm doing, but it'll be funny. Dude, I'm so down. I don't ever have anybody to play WoW with anymore, but I mean, I would get back on it. I played a lot of Classic for a while, actually. Oh, of course I know LA Woman. That's a classic song. Do you hear about the new chapter of Survive the Long Dark? Oh, no, I haven't heard about that, but I definitely want to play that. I'll probably play it on stream. Oh, on stream? On stream. Fallout 3 is actually good. Everyone shits on it. I mean, Fallout 3 is like, Fallout 3 is like, alright. You know what I mean? Like, Fallout 3 is not great. It's not, let me put it this way. Fallout 3 is no Fallout New Vegas. Don't get it twisted. Fallout 3 is no Fallout New Vegas. It's still like, it's pretty good. But it's no Fallout New Vegas. That $30 haircut, that's funny. Fallout 3 story ending is booty, but I still love it. Yeah, the story of Fallout 3, it's a real Bethesda moment where, like, Fallout 3's story sucks absolute dick. I want to be real with you. So does Fallout 4's. Fallout New Vegas, though. Sheesh. Fallout New Vegas is nearly perfect. That open launch was so buggy. That is very true. Dude, when I played that game... When I played that game on Xbox 360 when I was, like, a little kid, it was, like, fucking hell, dude. That game just does not work. I remember, like, going to the strip and it running at, like, 14 FPS. Like, on the console, and I was like, bruh. That game, like... Dude, combat on the... Like, when you play Fallout New Vegas on PC, it's almost, like, too easy. Because, like, I'm used to, like, the game not working at all. And then you play it on PC, and you're like, oh, I can just shoot him in the head. And apparently that's not what the developers intended, but hey. It happens. They were like, nobody ever targets limbs. I'm like, what the fuck would I target limbs if I can shoot him in the head? NCR takeover of Los Angeles. I mean, the NCR kind of sucks. But at least they have Rangers. I have played Satisfactory. I'm supposed to play with Wavy and Strumper, actually, but I've never gotten around to it yet. Does it actually rain in California? It rained yesterday, actually. That was kind of crazy. Rained all over my fucking gym equipment. I had to put a tarp over it, and it was all fucking windy. It was awful. Is it only me, or when you guys played Fallout 3, you try getting every single unique weapon, clothing, and item? No, I did too. I 100% did too. It was like a collect-a-thon. Yeah, then you position it all up in your Megaton house and make it look lived in? 100%. That's exactly what I did. If you didn't go Independent Vegas, you chose wrong. That's very true. That's very true. I've never played Ace Combat, no. You have your gym equipment outside? Yeah, I have it in the backyard. I gotta post the gym equipment at some point soon. Because it's quite a setup, honestly. It took me a while to put that shit together, I'm gonna be honest. It was a workout in itself to fucking assemble that shit. The Enclave really did do nothing wrong except for massacring that entire vault full of people. I mean, that was pretty fucked up, but... The Enclave did kind of have the best shot. They better bring the Enclave back for the next game, because, like... Come on. I'm really stoked for Halo Infinite. I played a lot of the last flight. It was really fun. Like, it was really good. It was the best big team battle I've played so far, and that's the best mode in my opinion, so hell yeah. Do fitness vlogs and become an influencer? No. Dude, I would be the worst fitness vlogger ever. I literally just, like, roll out of bed at, like, hopefully prior to 7 o'clock in the morning, and I fucking slither out there, sweaty and disgusting. I work out, I fucking... my way through the morning, and I come inside. Nobody wants to watch that. Literally nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to watch that. I promise you nobody wants to watch that. Goob Machine lore when? When it's finished. I'll talk about it again when it's finished. When I finally get it When it's finally a legal vehicle, I'll do it. I'll talk about it again. They bring Enclave back, it'll be more than grr, I hate mutants or I won't care. Yeah, they gotta have like an extra goal. You know? Next Fallout, the character is an Enclave soldier and gets left behind by the Enclave. That would honestly be a great beginning to a game. Because, like, I mean, it kind of implies that you'd start with certain stats, which sucks. Like, it's not that great for role-playing, but that would be a cool way to start a game like that. That would be good for, like, a spin-off Fallout game. Honestly, I'd be down if they made, like, a spin-off Fallout game that was more like Deus Ex than, like, a full-on, like, RPG. That would be cool. That sounds like peak comedy. Yeah, but, I mean, like, you get to, like, an hour and 45 minutes into me doing that, and I'm sure it wouldn't be that exciting anymore. Fallout Mexico would be incredible. I can't believe they haven't done it yet, honestly. They need to start doing Fallout games outside the US, honestly. Because, like, a whole America thing is cool, but it would be way cooler if they did other places. Fallout 3 base game is decent, it's meh, but the fucking DLC was awesome. That's very true. The Operation Anchorage one was fucking crazy. I liked it. Or whatever it was. Not Operation. You know what I'm talking about. The Invasion of Anchorage. Fallout Shelter, Marcus, you fucking masochist. You fucking masochist. But, so I've been thinking, right? Much in the same vein as what we've been speaking about. What if CCP invasion of Alaska? What if, right? What if, hear me out, we are about to witness some crazy shit, right? We're about to witness some crazy shit. You see that Taiwan? You see that Taiwan shit? I'm sorry, you see that Chinese Taipei shit? What if I told you that we're about to witness some crazy shit? Not America. Not America, Ocean. Not America. We're not talking about America. I'm talking Taiwan right now, specifically. You see all those planes? I went for a shit. What did I miss? We're talking about the potential invasion of Taiwan. They wouldn't last a fucking week in Alaska. I'm not talking Alaska. Taiwan today, Alaska in 15 years. Not looking forward to how that all plays out. Me neither. Me neither. G Fuel dropping a new flavor? Why have G Fuel when you can have gamer subs? On God. That shit's fire. I'll say it. I'll say it. Shit's fire. Taiwan has the potential to escalate to a global conflict. Also, they're our allies, so we have to support them. The thing is that the US does a really shit job of supporting our allies, and that's on God. Like, I mean, remember Ukraine? Remember they were like, Ukraine, give up your nukes and we'll protect you. And Ukraine was like, okay. Then we were like, actually? Like, I don't know about that whole protecting you part, but like, thank you for giving up the nukes. I don't, like, here's the thing. I don't know if the US actually has the balls to support Taiwan. I don't know if they do. We would pretty much abandon Taiwan. That's what I'm thinking. Like, stay with me for a second. Actually, let's look up a little bit of Joseph R. Let's look up Joe Biden on Taiwan. These are all old. Serious questions over Joe Biden's will to defend Taiwan. I can't find anything that's not old as hell. Sigma rule number 503, abandon your allies and seek profit. I mean, as we can tell, it's gone so fucking great for America so far, that strategy. Do you like Razor Fist? I do like Razor Fist a lot. I'm gonna DM him right now. His DMs are open. Is he banned? Is he banned? No, he's not. I'm following him. Oh, I can't DM him. Never mind. Never mind. The US would need like over 80% of the UN support to protect Taiwan. This is an interesting thing. Let's weave this in with something real quick. You know about fucking AUKUS or whatever it's called? The Australian, UK, US alliance? Isn't that like a terrible idea? Isn't that like an awful idea? Because like now you've created like this new alliance between these three countries that it's like, what do we have in common? Like the fact that we're all like formerly British countries. So we have that. And like not like the UN, not like NATO, like we have fucking 3 of us. That's it. We're gonna give Australia nukes. That's a fucking great idea. Like what? So that Australia can fight China? Yeah, that's exactly what it's for. But it's like, isn't that like the worst possible way to do it? Like, yeah, the Anglosphere. That's literally what it is. The stream title is accurate as ever. Look, Sarah, I've been thinking. Yeah, exactly. They're all white. That's the middle ground that they have. Yeah, pretty much. Australia won't fight China. They love China. No, that's the thing. That's why it was so odd to me. Is it's like Australia is like pretty much in a position where like, as far as I can tell, their best bet is to actually work with China. So like being like, yo, Australia, tap into our thing. It's like, that's not going to go too well for you guys. It's a terrible idea. And I mean, it pissed off France so much they fucking withdrew their diplomats. Like, Jesus. Like, nobody talks about that. Like, that is one of the greatest, like, diplomatic disgraces of recent American history, you know, aside from, like, the whole Afghanistan thing and, like, everything else. Good, man. It's just not good. It's a terrible idea. Like, how the fuck do you piss France off so much that they dip? Like, Germany was all like, oh, this is like the worst thing ever. Australia can't survive without Chinese trade. They'd never piss off China. Exactly. That's why it doesn't make any fucking sense. Doesn't make any fucking sense. We're not in the position to be making enemies right now. That's all I'm trying to say. He who hoists the heaviest burden holds the greatest authority. That's on God. Virgin commies versus funny accent people. I mean, that's what the next war is shaping up to be. I hate that China has their tendrils in every country. I mean, like, to be fair, so does the US, though. Like, I can't fault China for that. Because it's like, well, that's literally like, dude, that's like our thing here. That's like literally our thing. Become allies with the Dutch and let us export drugs to you? That would be kind of lit. That would be kind of lit. I will say, the Dutch police are fucking hilarious to me. Because for some reason everyone from the Netherlands is like fucking giant. I saw a picture of a Dutch like SWAT officer and he had an MP7 on his hip like it was a fucking pistol. Bro, that's an SMG. Dude had that shit on his thigh. That's crazy. That's a big man. Reestablish the empire with the US. Let's fuck up the commies. Cold War II, Electric Boogaloo. We're already there, dude. We're already in Cold War II. But, like, it's way less glamorous this time, and it kind of sucks. Like, instead... hold on. The old Cold War was, like, aesthetic as fuck. You know what I mean? You have the threat of nuclear annihilation. You have all this intrigue. You have these spies. The fucking second Cold War is, like, people shit-talking each other on Twitter. And then, like... making horrible foreign policy decisions. It's just like, it's so much worse. Like, why can't we have like another fucking Cuban Missile Crisis or something interesting? Like instead, we're just gonna have like absolutely idiotic foreign policy decisions that lead us toward war. Like that's lame as hell. It's lame as hell. I don't get it. The moment you said Twitter, someone disliked? Hell yeah. Good for him. Cold War, but both sides are dumb as fuck. Yeah, it's pretty much where we're living right now. America can just resort to canceling them, no worries. I mean, hey, that's the future. Dock their social credit score? Oh my god, could you imagine? That's how... Oh no, it's gonna be like World War One, where at the end of the war, the US just docks everybody's social credit scores so hard that it just leads to World War Two. Because I'm sorry, World War Four. Could you imagine if we have World War IV in our lifetime? That would actually be fucking stupid. I doubt there will be winners to the Second Cold War. Are there ever winners? Do I have any opinions on Turkey? Isn't that fucking Erdogan guy an asshole? Didn't he, like, stage a fake coup so he could take total control or something like that? World War with memes on is gonna be weird. Oh, that's gonna be kind of sick, honestly, though. More Call of Duty games. Hey, maybe they'll actually make an interesting Call of Duty game. Is it Halo music? It is. Rock Anthem for Saving the World. Appropriate. It's just autoplay and shit now. How loud is this? Oh, it's fine. Once you hit the Phantom disappearing into the mountains and abandoning society, Goopster, if only I could do the same. If only I could do the same. The real question I have for you today, chat, is how do we prevent World War III? Us right here, right now. How do we do it? How do we do it? You know we gotta listen to. Yes. We can't stop it, we can just avoid it. Oh, they say the best way we settle World War III is rock, paper, scissors. Leak their IPs on Twitter. Balkanization. Like getting the Taliban to allow more women into government. Arm up and go in a bunker. Live in the woods, ignore, simple as. Everything will be okay, we will return to Monkey. I'd be down to return to Monkey. Skip 3, go straight to 4. That would be kind of cool. I do see people splitting up. Hardcore, though. I do see people splitting up in any event. War or no war. The Third World War would break out in Eurasia, North America, and maybe Australia. The rest of the world would be fine. Yeah, dude, South America is going to be, like, fine. I would love a 20mm autocannon. That would be pretty cool. But the thing is, isn't South America, like, going through all kinds of political upheaval right now? Like, isn't that going on? How long, I've been thinking about this too. How long before we have a fully, openly cartel-controlled state in South America? Not like under wraps, like just openly about it. Because, like, they already are. But, like, how long until they're open about it? That would be cool if you just got usually 4 meters deep, only works in the States. I like this trick. Maria, thank you for the $6. Just so you know, now I'm gonna chill for a second. With all this talk of a coming war, with all this talk, frankly, every buck you give me goes a long way. And by it goes a long way, I mean for every dollar you give me, I was gonna say the wall gets 10 feet higher. 00 gets 5 episodes longer. Not for every dollar, for every $20 you give me. 00 gets 5 episodes longer. So if you're interested in extending my bullshit, cough it up. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. I want they Windows. Oh my god. They're going to Windows 11. That's not good. For every dollar you give Noah, he puts it into the ammo fund. That's true. I mean, if you're going to donate... Here's the thing. If somebody donated $600 right now, I would go down to my local FFL and I would purchase a USP-45 that I'd be able to pick up in 2 weeks. I'm just saying. You don't... I'm not here to beg for money. I'm not here to beg for money. You know what I'm saying? Get the Patreon up and running, maybe I'll give you money. I had a Patreon, but I closed it because I don't like Patreon. It kind of sucks. Why don't you donate to me? Because I ain't got nothing to give, bro. I ain't got shit to give. USP is for nerds, 1911s is where it's at. Well, here's the thing is, if I had a lot more money, I get a fucking... I get an MC operator. You can either buy a USB or a single round of 5.7 by 28. That's very true. I would get a Springfield MC operator in 1911 if I had $1,600 or however much that is. Right now, $600 is what I'm looking for. Any advice on doing YouTube full time? Don't. Also, Blank needs sleep. Aren't you the guy that made the video about me? I actually really enjoyed that. You nailed some shit. In that. I was like, oh my god, finally somebody understands. I'm not used to an open chat. This is strange. What do you mean an open chat? Chat's always open here. God, I just want a representative of like Chile or something to just go on Twitter or something and say, yeah, we come at this cartel control. I don't think it would be Chile. Chile's pretty chill. Lately, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, compared to other South American countries, Chile seems pretty chill with that. It would be somewhere like, it would be like Colombia or like something like that. Or like, I don't think Belize, maybe Belize? I don't know. Somewhere like that. The cartel likes the Latinx stuff. That is just a hell of a message right there, Frank. I've never played Professor Layton. No. It's almost 2 a.m. here in Malaysia. That's crazy. How is Malaysia? You guys have some really cool guns over there. Where'd you go if World War III broke out? Sounds stupid, but I'd probably go to Central Africa due to their geopolitical irrelevance. Don't bet on that, Tyson, because China's very interested in Africa right now, so get ready. That's the MPLA, you know what I'm trying to say? My school is Latinx History Month stuff on the Info TV things in the hall, and I don't know who to get rid of them. That's funny. That is Hispanic Heritage Month, isn't it? Y'all should come to Canada in World War III, nice and cold. I would never go to Canada. I'm sorry. I couldn't be around that many French people. It was October? It is October. Venezuela! There you go, Bob. There you go. That's what I was thinking of. Venezuela is a sitting duck right now in that regard. That's interesting. You heard the fake Rolling Stone review? Where'd that go? Hold on. A non-existent band including Mick Jagger, John Lennon, and Paul McCartney, and Bob Dylan wrote for fun and made it real for a meme. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, can you please outfit the group machine with an ERA and RQ? Yes, in case the commies go after you? Oh, don't worry, I'm ready. The French people are segregated in Quebec? No, don't worry. That's true. That is very true. I guess I could just avoid Quebec. Band doesn't include the people, but it's still very good impersonations. Interesting. I will check that out, actually. Went to Canada, but stayed near Niagara. So we had a quick escape back to the States in case the overwhelming French population got too much. That's wise, Steph. Oh, you stopped your 00 numbered thoughts videos? Really enjoyed them. Cause I've been deep in the pit, bro. I've been deep in the pit slaving away. Maybe I'll record one today, honestly. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm pretty juiced. I just don't know if this caffeine's gonna drop me off a cliff in a little bit. That's really the question for me right now, is whether I'm gonna have a caffeine crash. I live in Canada, blows hot ass. It sounds like it would. I'm very glad that, I mean, this is coming from somebody who lives in LA. I'm saying I'm glad that I don't live in Canada, so like, sorry. Canadian government will steal your guns, though. That is very true. That's why I couldn't live in Canada. Like, fucking, to be fair, their gun laws are pretty much the same as California, and it's still miserable here. Imagine owning a Glock and only being able to have 10 rounds in the magazine. Like, what the fuck is the point? Literally, what is the point? Hold on, let me look at this machine gun. Yo, that thing's fucking hot. Yo, Leova. That's a fucking hot gun. Damn, I didn't know that they still made those. That's like the old Soviet prototype bullpup AK. I love that. I love that. That's a really cool gun. The Soviets were working on I can't put it on screen. Just look up what Leova... I'll put it in chat, actually. There you go. Look that up. That's an old, like, I assume that's just an iteration on the old Soviet, like, prototype bullpup AK that they were working on in, like, the 60s and 70s. That's really fucking cool. Theirs became, like, the OTS Groza or whatever, the OTS 34 or some shit like that. But this thing is cooler than the Groza, honestly, and I really like the Groza. I love the Groza, though. OTS 14 Groza. The Groza just looks, like, incomplete, though. Like, it doesn't look like a real gun. it really doesn't. The Groza straight up looks like a piece of, like, railroad equipment. I'm on PS4 and subscribe to PS Now because I'm white and privileged and I can stream and download a ton of games, but they run like shit. Should I stream Oblivion? Yeah, no, you'd be fine with that, Marcus. That'd be cool as hell. Begins in the SA-80 L85. I heard that the L85 was absolute trash when it first got issued, but I heard it's better now. But I still wouldn't want one personally. Like it's honestly the L85 is like a cool looking gun, but it's also like a gun that I would never want to use. You know what I'm trying to say? Groza looks like if MacGyver made a gun. Yeah, for real. For real. I want a 416, honestly. Or the civilian one's an MR556. They're mad expensive, but I could go for an MR556. Let's see, what else we want to listen to? Listen to some Halo Reach soundtrack. The Taurus Judge actually trash? No, the Taurus Judge is actually trash. It's cool, like, as a concept, but, like, why the fuck would you ever use that? Like, realistically speaking, like, people are like, oh, it's for fucking self-defense. Isn't it, like, fucking 20 gauge? Who the fuck is using a 20 gauge for self-defense? That's nuts. That gun looks like an inbred AUG. Yeah, a little bit. MR556 kind of bulky, TBH. Well, yeah, it is bulky, but the thing is, like, I don't intend to be fucking running around with it. I mean, I play copyrighted music on stream on YouTube, like, all the time, but I'm not doing it today. It's 410? Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck using a 410 for self-defense. I mean, I am simultaneously on Twitch. I listen to copyrighted music there, too, because fuck them. The Zastava is badass, you're correct. I like the fucking, whatever it is, the AMD 65. It's like the tanker gun. Like the really collapsible AK or whatever. That thing's kind of crazy. I used to use that in a DayZ mod all the time because it was overpowered, even though it's like this shitty, like, wireframe gun. Oh, I'd love a Lee Enfield. I was actually looking at Kar 98Ks, like, yesterday. And I was like, yo, that would be fucking sick. I kind of want to own one of those. I kind of want to own a Mauser. I don't know. That would be kind of sick. With, like, the old fucking... I think it's like the CF49 scope on it. That shit's crazy. How do you feel about Mosins? I've actually never shot a Mosin. I hear that their triggers suck, but I mean, they're also from 1898. Hey. Well, I mean, I guess I can't complain, really. You know what I mean? The Judge is heavy and shitty for a revolver and the shot shell doesn't work except for slugs. Yeah, exactly. Like, just use a normal revolver. Just use a normal revolver. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, and also, like, the thing is, like, for people who don't shoot, what you have to realize is that, like, a 357 Magnum is, like, nothing. Like, that shit, like, does not kick hard at all. And, like, they're not that heavy. I don't know. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Why the fuck are you bringing around a fucking shotgun? Come on. It's ridiculous. Being in the game Ghost of Tsushima, I heard it's really good. I never played it, though. I heard it's really good, though. It seems up my alley. Maybe I'll play it at some point. I have a PS4. But, we'll see. The judge was pretty good in Black Ops 2. Yeah, I'm sure it was, because it's like the fucking snake shot revolvers in Modern Warfare. In reality, you'd be fucking spritzing them. But, like, in those games, you're fucking one-shotting people with that thing. You need a concealable 50 BMG. Do you ever see the 50 BMG pistol? That shit's crazy. It's like a breech-loading pistol. I love it. Get yourself one of those comically oversized scrap revolver shotguns that is seized by the Brazilian police like every other week. Those things look fucking crazy. That's like some shit out of Metro. Dude, people in Brazil are rocking like the duplet from Metro. That shit's crazy. Or needs a DP-12, the double-barrel pump-action bullpup shotgun. That thing's ridiculous. I don't even know if I'd want that. Like, I mean, like, here's the thing is, like, you can't go wrong with an 870 or a 590. You know what I mean? Like, so Americans like their stupid imperial system so much, why do they measure their favorite thing in millimeters? Hey, man, that's a great question. Good old ankle poppers, exactly. What's the worst handgun in your opinion? I'll tell you the worst handgun that I've ever shot, which was, probably, I really fucking hate some of the Springfield XDs. Like, they're not terrible, obviously, but they just kind of hurt. Like the striker-fired Springfield pistols. Feel like shit. I shot a PX-4 Storm, a Beretta. That thing is accurate as hell. I like the sights on it. It's really easy to shoot. But what they don't tell you about it is that it ejects the brass directly into your eyes. And I don't understand how they could have possibly designed it that way. Like, when I was shooting it, I literally, like, I came out with it and I fucking shot. And it literally just bounced off of my eye protection directly. And I was like, I stood there for a second and I was like, how does it do that? Like, how did they not, like, test fire this the first time and be like, wait a minute. It's not supposed to do that. Wait, that's stupid. I literally had a piece of brass get wedged in my eye protection and make my eyeball sizzle. It burned my actual eyeball. I shot good groups with it, though. Like, it was a nice pistol, but that's just, like, that is, like, an inherent flaw to me. Is that it ejects the like, not a single piece of brass landed anywhere other than on my head. Every single round. It was crazy. It's an Italian gun. Yeah, it's definitely form over function, is what I would say, Bob. My godfather once offered me to come with him and shoot guns. I declined because I was interested, but I wasn't interested. Looking back ahead, maybe I should have gone with him. Yeah, you would have fun right here, Tower. So using a high power as a PDW. I mean, the high power is a pretty classic pistol. I've never actually shot a high power, I don't think. I could be wrong. In fact, I think I actually am wrong. I think I have shot a high power. At like a range in Philly, but only one time. I honestly, naming Playboy Cardi as one of the most influential artists of the last 25 years is probably not inaccurate. Only ever shot shotguns? I mean, that's still pretty fucking fun, dude. Shotguns are great. 30-30s are fun to shoot. Never shot a 30-30. I want to, though. Like the PPSH? The PPSH is cool as hell. I would love to be able to shoot one of those with a drum. That shit's like a fucking airsoft gun. That shit's ridiculous. The Russians are really good at making weird guns like that. They were like, how high should the rate of fire be? Yes. I've never gone trap shooting, no. I have not. Want to own a musket for self-defense like the Founding Fathers intended? Yeah, blow a fucking bowling ball-sized hole through the assailant. I've ever shot with some piece of shit pistol my dad kept from the Yugoslav wars. Oh, that's interesting. That's some interesting history right there. Was it like one of those fucking... Was it like an old Soviet pistol, like a Tokarev, or was it like a fucking... Was it like some weird shit? I hate how guns are named. Too many numbers. Stall my tiny brain. A lot of them do have names, though, Graves. Like, a lot of them do have, like, nicknames. But not all of them. At least not popular ones. Is a 3D printed high-power beta right now? Cheapest way to get one? That's kind of crazy. You know, I keep that flintlock on me. Yeah, I keep that Ioka pistol from Rust on me. At all times, I keep 4 of them on me. Just like when I play that game, I keep them strapped to my chest like a fucking pirate. Mount the grape shot cannon at the top of my stairs. Exactly. Just as the founding fathers intended it. I want to own a mortar. A friend of mine found a Yugoslav AK in his bar in Croatia. He should send it to me. Let me import that shit. Oh, damn. That sounds fun as fuck, though, Frank. Minus the fact that you couldn't hit shit. I mean, that happens. Vision's an issue. That's why I always feel like whenever I do stuff like that, I feel very blessed that I have good vision. Because I've taken people shooting that have bad vision, and I'm just like, wow, you really just, like, that completely hampers you, doesn't it? You just can't see shit. It sucks. Seen the meme of the guy saying it's old, but still bark and holding the musket pistol thing? Yes, I have. That's a classic. Bringing back the arquebus. Oh my god. Dude, I had a Mountain Blade mod that added the arquebus, and I was sniping hoes with that thing. I hate shooting long range with my shitty eyesight. Yeah, that sucks. I really want to go to an outdoor... Actually, are they open today? This might be what I'm doing with my day. Hold on. "600-yard targets! A fella be about to be ringing steel." 600-yard targets. How expensive is this game? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta... They do rentals? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm doing some deep research right now. A 950 JDJ. I don't know what that is. Is this the... Oh, yep, I do know what this is. I do know what this is. That thing's fucking crazy. I would shoot one of those. That's like some shit out of fucking Doom right there. Like, that is actually ridiculous. We're open every day, regardless of weather. No, it's rock hard right now. Hey, look. Rifle side steel targets. Ooh. Our services? Pistol range, rifle range? Oh! Fellas. I think I just found out how to make gun videos. Yeah, streaming on YouTube is my new thing. I just found out how to make gun videos. They let you film. They let you film. I think it might be time. Custom... I will do a gun building stream. I will do a gun building stream. Oh my god. Let me look up... Let me go on Gun Broker. You're coming with me. We're going on Gun Broker. It's, you know, it's always a bad day when I open Gun Broker. Genuine Stingray grips for Desert Eagle. Look, I'm not here to beg, but I'm just saying if you guys start donating, I'm gonna put Stingray grips in a deagle. What song is playing? Walking Away? Yeah, that's funny. Oh my god, I'm gonna put fucking Stingray grips in a deagle, you better believe it. Genuine red sea snake grips? What the fuck? Dude, they got all kind. Okay, I'm just getting sidetracked. It's time to watch furries lose their money and throw up? I mean, I wish I had a suspiciously wealthy furry to chuck $1,000 to me right now so I could buy a rifle. Let me see. I'm not buying rifle parts. This is not Tarkov. I'm not going to assemble a rifle myself. This is not Tarkov. I'm not doing that. Let's see. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. What's the make the most inconvenient gun ever? Dude, Brandon Herrera's already done that. He does crazy shit like that. Should try playing with General Sam? I don't know if I'm big enough for that. I don't know if that's how that works. I could DM him, but I hate doing that. I hate fucking rolling up to people's DMs and being like, you want to play a game with me? No, I probably shouldn't feel weird about that, but I do. Yeah, Brendan Herrera invented guns. That's very true. AK, but shoot big round. Oh yeah, that's his whole fucking thing. I was so glad when he got that thing to cycle, though. That was really cool. I could get a fucking Mauser for like 600 bucks. Let me give you guys the quote. Here. I had some pretty shitty looking Hugo Mauser, though. That thing's ugly. Fuck that. Can I get like... Mauser 98K, K98 Chinese 8mm, parts and repair, gunsmith special, $99. $99. Okay. Find the most bubbed SKS and try to fix it. I would do that. I'd do that for a stream. I'm looking it up. Well, there actually aren't that many SKSs on it. Surprisingly. Fucking the Rinko SKS? Jesus. They have the crazy engraved Egyptian one? Austin, buy that and send it to me. I'm kidding, don't do that. Okay, let me give you a quote. I need to look for an SMLE. Let's see. Enfield number 4 Mark 1 bolt action military rifle 303 British Lee Enfield Mark 1 SMLE World War II $400. Demilled Lee Enfield? No, thank you. I don't want to demilled one. I'd buy a bolt gun. It's either an airsoft gun or a gun-shaped grenade with an instant trigger. Yeah, no, that thing is completely non-functional, is what I was getting from that listing. World War II, Australian, 1944, Lithgow, SMLE Mark III, 303 British rifle, 1907, bayonet. There's the bayonet. It comes with the bayonet. $995. It does come with the bayonet. That's pretty fucking sick. Mark IV, no shot. Interesting. What are you thinking about, Noah? Right now, I'm thinking about buying a gun. There's a 450 1917. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a clean one, too. That's nice. My brother has an old Mosin with an attached bayonet and he refuses to sell it to me because he's a wise man and he knows it's going to be worth more. Guns are more important than food in my eyes. That's true. That's true. What's an SMLE? It's fucking... It's smelly. The fucking type of fucking thing. Type of Enfield. Fucking... The upgraded one or whatever. Fucking... I don't remember what it stands for. M44 carbine Mosin? No thank you. No thank you. S&W AR-15 tactical package? That is ridiculous. He's got the fucking foregrip that's also a bipod. That shit's so fucking stupid. That's so extra. When would you ever use that? Also, why would you need your foregrip to... I don't understand. I don't understand. Fuck it, get a Sherman? I would. I would. Find yourself a Garand? Let's look up how much a Garand is. Garands aren't that bad, actually. Springfield M1 Garand, 1945, World War II, USGI, CMP, cert, Springfield. With bayonet. 10,000, not 10,000, 1,080. These aren't that bad. 955. No, these are pretty cheap, honestly. Yeah, Garands cost $1,000. That's actually true. What about a bar? I don't think you can own a bar in California. I would get a Garand, though, for sure. Sherman Firefly. Oh, my. Put a laser sight in a Springfield and pretend you're playing COD Vanguard. Yo. Yo, that would be a great video. Yo. I'm tweeting right now. I just tweeted. Check the tweet. I was gonna say, I would do something absolutely inhumane to a Car 98. I'd do something absolute. You know what I'd get? I'd get one of those little Trigicon RMRs, and I'd do something inhumane to that Car 98. I'd do something that wasn't pretty to that Car 98. Yeah, the one with the Garand and the drum mag is ridiculous. Yeah, the Garand with the drum mag makes me sick. John Browning made the bar? Of course. Virgin Sherman Jumbo versus Base. 42,000. Oh my. I want to get a fucking... You can't get one of those, actually. Why is it... Oh, oh, starting bid, $9,000. I want an FG42 so badly. The old Flugsgewehr. Sawed off 98K, a Car 98K, K, shorter. Kurtz. I don't think this range does rentals is the problem. I gotta call him, actually. Our services. They host matches, too. That's crazy. That's real crazy. Gotta give him a gander. Buy a Panzerfaust? I would love a Panzerfaust. If only, dude. Every range I've been to does rentals, but I think this one does. You know you got that mad YouTube money? Oh my god. I have no YouTube money. I have not been paid by YouTube in fucking forever. I have not made any money in a very long time, actually. Oh, I would love a fucking MG42. That'd be crazy. I would love the shit. The price of M1As make me cry? Yeah, for real. Tank ranges exist in Texas, for sure. I've seen them. How do you even make money? I don't. I live off my savings. You can help me not live off my savings by donating to me. Ah. Life is pain, Frank. Life is pain. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes you find yourself up Shit's Creek, without a paddle, naked, covered in shit, covered in piss, upside down, drowning, getting eaten by piranhas, on a Native American burial ground. No gold. No top. Nothing. No gold, no top. Don't know what else you want me to tell you. No gold, no top. Hey, man. That's all I'm trying to say. There used to be an 8th continent. It's probably the reason why New Zealand's name has new in it. I mean, yeah, New Zealand used to be like a continental mass, wasn't it? Just got here, so what's going on other than gun talk? Look, I'm trying to fundraise to make a gun channel. Yo, what's up, Bebop? Your profile picture is so fucking cursed. Your profile picture is so fucking wretched. So wretched. Centurions? Oh my. Oh my. Wait a minute. Jesus, that's crazy. I'm seeing crazy guns right now. I'm seeing crazy guns. On the TL right now. Clockwork, I will hit you up if I'm in Virginia. I'm always down to shoot with people as long as they don't shoot me. I'm still stuck on the Confederate furry profile picture that is a whole new level of what the fuck. Oh, I saw that. I'm just not addressing it. Oh, I saw that. Oh, I noticed. Believe me, I noticed. By the USS Texas. Oh, I'd be down. How much is it? 5.8 mil? Oh, in 1911. That's a lot of money, actually. Never mind. I was like, 5.8 mil. That's manageable. Oh, in 1911. I've been thinking. Timothy, thank you for the 5 USD. Better make a good gun channel, no hippie garbage. You better believe it, Timothy. I will do you proud. I will do you proud. I just want an A10. I relate. Don't we all? I'd like to be able to learn how to fly, but at the same time, I don't have time for that. Or the money. My sister's boyfriend is actually a pilot. It's crazy. Like, that seems fun as fuck. Mr. Beast could buy the USS Texas easily. Went to Calabasas recently. They had a goddamn Arasaka. No idea why. Really? Oh, Cabela's. I thought you said Calabasas. I was like, what the fuck? That's actually really weird that they had an Arasaka. That would be. I would buy that though. Like that would be an impulse purchase. I'd walk in and I'd see that and I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing? I could do with an Arasaka. Could do. Fellas, it has been fun. I think I actually might just go to the range right now. It has been fun, but I'm enticed. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll probably post a picture of it somewhere. You have yourself a good day. It has been fun. Welcome, Mono Bunny Boy, but also goodbye, Mono Bunny Boy, because I'm leaving right now. Goodbye, fellas. It has been a pleasure. Good eve.